President and CEO, North American Operations, Jim O'Sullivan.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Mazda stand. It really is great to be back here at the LA Auto Show again this year. And for many of you in the audience, I'm sure you're probably happy that this is the last press conference for the day, too, so you can get off your feet a little bit. I got more applause for that from the great. Well, let me just take a few minutes to talk to you about what Mazda's been up to really over the last 10 months since we were back here last in LA. In the spring of this year, into the summer, we launched our brand new CX-7 crossover SUV into the North American market. And the vehicle has been a great hit among customers and dealers alike. As a matter of fact, we're selling now approximately 4,000 units a month, which is really a great hit. Following the CX-7 launch, we introduced our wild child, our Mazda Speed 3. With 263 horsepower, it's probably one of the fastest front-wheel drive production cars in the world. And with a top speed of 155 miles an hour, you can really attest that this is a great performance vehicle, which many of you have written about. As a matter of fact, many of you have driven in the Autobahn in Germany, and somebody even indicated they got it up well over 160. But what's even more impressive about this vehicle is with a starting price point of $22,400, it is truly the real sports performance value within the industry today. Now, following the Mazda Speed 3 launch, we launched the MX-5 retractable hardtop, Miata, the best-selling sports car in the entire world. And with a retractable hardtop, or RHT as we know within this industry, going up or down within 12 seconds, it's also one of the fastest RHTs within the industry today. But what's even cooler about it is the fact that with the RHT completely down, it does not compromise any of the storage or trunk space that the soft top does. And there's not many RHTs within the industry today that can say that. Now, in January, we're going to launch our brand new CX-9 7-passenger crossover into the North American market. Our second product specifically designed and engineered for North America and Mazda's commitment to this market. But we're not through yet. Later that year, we're also going to be introducing an all-new Tribute, which we'll talk about in Detroit at the North American International Auto Show. Not a bad product cadence from a little car company from Hiroshima, Japan. But before I turn the meeting over to Franz van Holzhausen, who is our Director of Mazda North American Design, there are three people within the audience today that I want to introduce to you that have had a significant impact on Mazda's performance today, but will also have a significant impact on Mazda's future. First and foremost, from Hiroshima, Japan, the Managing Executive Officer in charge of all Mazda research and development, quality, and powertrain, Hayama-san. Hayama-san, glad to have you with us today. And our Director of Global Design for Mazda, Lawrence van den Akker. Lawrence? These two individuals have made a special trip coming all the way over to Japan, obviously, to certainly meet and spend time with you, the journalists, not only this afternoon after our press conference, but throughout the day today, tomorrow. The last person I want to introduce to you is one that really doesn't need much of an introduction. Many of you know him. He's our Senior Vice President of Research Development, Quality, Powertrain, a little bit of everything mixed in between, and Motorsports, which he always asks me to put in because he does do a lot of racing himself, and that is Robert Davis. Robert? So, thank you. So with that, let's get the show underway. Thank you very much.
So zoom, zoom, or what? What do you think? I just want to tell you that I'm really excited to be the first to introduce to you the Mazda Nagare Concept. What you're seeing here is a glimpse into the future. Future maybe around 2020. But it's Mazda showing you insight into its surface language, design cues, and elements that you'll start to see in future products. And what a statement. This is sporty and an urban cruiser. Wheels at the corners, powerful stance. We start with a 5-point grille. Key feature to the face of all future Mazdas. Expressive eyes. Turbine wheels, powered by a hydrogen Renesas rotary motor. Again, the front gesture, fender, long sweeping rear fender, and texture. Nagare means flow. And in Japanese, there's about 100 ways to say flow. This is just one of those ways. And what I can tell you is that in the future, in the upcoming auto shows, you'll begin to see more and more of our commitment to this idea of flow. Flow comes from nature, and it expresses dynamic emotion of motion. And that's what we show you here. That's what Zoom Zoom is all about. The interior of this car is very sporty, center driver oriented, but paying attention to this youthful atmosphere that we have here in LA and the rest of the world, a very relaxed, loungy rear seat, bench seating for 2 or 3. Again, we're showing you the future of Mazda. It may not be exactly in this vehicle, but there's plenty of elements in this vehicle and this concept that you'll see in future designs. But I would be remiss to say that it wasn't just me. This is a team effort under the command of Lawrence and the rest of the guys in Hiroshima. But I want to mention a few special people that were involved in the team to help come up with this concept. Carlos Saloff, Ken Sayward, Teresa Spafford. These are part of the team that come up with this idea of flow, and we're really standing strong behind it. We think it's a great commitment to our future. So with that, I'd like to introduce, I'd like to have you guys stick around, have a cocktail. Our team here to answer questions, along with Jim, Robert, Lawrence, and enjoy Nagare. Thank you.